This is a 2022 Volkswagen Golf GTI S. I've already reviewed this car, and if you want to see that review, I've got a link to it in the description, and I'll go ahead and put it up in the corner of the screen right here as well, so you can check that out. The fact of the matter is, I had a lot of fun in this car in that first review, enough so that I wanted to just take it on a drive. Just go for a drive for the sake of a drive and see how it feels and share my thoughts along the way. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've got the car in sport mode, I've got the stability control in sport mode, I've got the transmission in sport mode. Basically everything is in sport mode, and we're just going to go. Ah, man, I mean, what a great engine to start. Oh. We are on Pirelli P0 all-season tires, so we don't have some high levels of grip here, but it's definitely enough grip, and we have a sport tune chassis to maximize the grip we have in a good way, and that does make it easier to get to the limit, feel the limit, and if you go beyond the limit, not worry too much. Yeah, see? Pretty decent grip. Even though we're on all-season tires, we're holding the road quite well. It's not quite like the good old days of hydraulically assisted steering, but we do have reasonable steering feel considering that, and I'm enjoying it quite a lot. This is a very comfortable car. The seats have a lot of bolsters, both upper and lower, so you're snugly in place. I appreciate that a lot. The seats are almost perfect. The one thing I don't like is we've got this fixed headrest here, and it tilts forward just a little bit, and for me, that's getting just a little bit of nudge in the back of my neck. I would prefer to have it just a little bit more straight back, or of course, the ability to adjust it. But aside from that, the seats are very comfortable and keep you securely in place, and all the switchgear is easy to reach, and even from a refinement level, it's a lot better than I expected. Good road noise isolation, good wind noise isolation. So this is a comfortable car when you're not doing the spirited driving portion of driving. This is such a great engine. It's smooth, it's refined, it makes good noises, and man, oh man, do we have good pull as well. This is just a fantastic turbocharged 2-liter. The EA888 Evo 4. Great engine. 241 horsepower, 273 pound-feet of torque here. Whew, yeah, it's good. Got a nice tight corner coming up here. Ooh, but it's banked. Wow. Yeah, so we've got a really trick limited slip differential in here, an electronically locking differential, and it is effective. Wow, yeah. Impressive body control. The body stays flat. Everything moves really nicely. We've got good chassis balance front to rear. Yeah, really well-tuned suspension in here. After all, this is the original hot hatch we've got here, and they've had 8 generations to refine this thing, and boy, yeah, it's refined. It's also bigger. This is almost 170 inches long now, and that is noticeable compared to the first and second generations especially. But, you know, in that time, everything's gotten bigger. It's not like Volkswagen stands out there, and it still has stayed true to the fun, light, and lively characteristic of what a GTI is, and I really appreciate that. The spirit of this car holds on despite the fact that it's grown so much and gained a lot of weight in the process. But again, I just complimented how nice it feels in terms of refinement and road and wind noise isolation. Well, that weight gain is part of that. Yeah, it has fast turn-in response. I'm impressed with how quickly this front end reacts, considering that it's a transversely mounted engine and you've got most of the weight on the front axle. That's impressive. that electronically locking differential certainly doesn't hurt. Be able to help put the power down correctly. It does not take much to get up to speed in this car at all. Beautiful fall day here in Michigan, by the way. We are just at the beginning of the leaves turning color, so we're getting green with a little bit of yellow, and every once in a while some red pops in. Did I just show my age? I'm showing my age. I'm talking about the foliage. So yeah, this is definitely a little bit stiffer than your standard compact car or compact hatchback, but it's still not at all punishing. You bounce around just a little bit more, but none of it's at all harsh. You're just feeling the motions of the road a little bit more, and you're feeling the road is a very good thing if you want to go out and go for a drive. Yeah, good chassis balance. Just a little bit of whiff of understeer, but then you can power out of it just fine. The rear end absolutely will move around if you do some trail braking. Yeah, great. Yeah, even when you have bumps in the middle of the corner, it is so easy to feel planted in this car, have a good sense of grip in the road, and maintain some lateral G. See, this is a bumpier, less settled road, and I'm moving around a little bit, but it's still not uncomfortable. It's just moving around a little bit. And that all helps keep the driver engaged with what's going on. I really appreciate all of it. Man, beautiful day today too. Great day for a drive. Oh, there's some understeer. That's a tight corner though. And we still held on pretty well, considering that we're on all-season tires. P0 all-season tires, but all-season tires all the same. Yeah, pretty good. So I've been out here about an hour now, and I have to say I am really enjoying myself a lot. This is the least expensive Volkswagen Golf you can get now. The standard Golf is gone. The GTI is the lowest level you can get. You can also, of course, get the Golf R. And it is such a phenomenal experience, and you still got a lot of utilitarian use here. You have 35 cubic feet of cargo space if you fold down the rear seats. If you need to carry people instead of stuff, the rear seats are actually pretty darn comfortable. But you have all this enjoyment to get from driving the car. It's engaging, it's fun, it's lively, it's quick. I mean, it is properly quick. You know, I do an acceleration test in my full review to give you a better sense of that. Man, this is just a great, great car. And we're definitely moving around on this road, but it's still not bad. It's still not punishing, even on this bumpy, uneven road. It is not punishing. It's just a bit bouncy. Hey, and bouncing's fun. And you can do things like that in this car. Bounce and screech the tires all in one go. I absolutely love it. The 2022 Volkswagen Golf GTI S. This is the base trim, and it's still an absolute riot. Yeah, let's keep driving.